No, no. Good evening and welcome to Crawfordsville Baseball. This is Rory Cheney and Jeff Decker. We are down in Union City, Tennessee, looking to start off the 2019 season for the Crawfordsville Athenians. We are at Thompson Field, and the Athenians are going to take on Trinity Christian Academy, which is down in Jackson, Tennessee, about 45 minutes to an hour south of our location here. Coaches are meeting with the umpires. Coach Froge is walking out now, so we're going to go ahead and give you tonight's lineup for the Athenians. Not exactly sure if we're visitors or the home team tonight, but Josh Blackburn is going to start off. He's going to play center field, followed by Carson Scott playing second base. And Mr. Warren will be playing third base, with Will Kellerman batting cleanup, playing first base. Cam Saunders will be on the mound, batting fifth. Caleb Coons will be catching sixth. Jake Decker will be in right field, batting seventh. Zach Fitzgerald will be the DH for Andrew Martin, who's being in left field. He'll bat eighth. And then Cale McCarty, playing shortstop, will be batting ninth. So, Jeff, we've got a nice evening tonight here in Union City. It's about 60 degrees for us. Lineups are being
Leading off in center field, number 20, Josh Black.
Spoken over the PA right now. Looks like the Athenians will be the home team. Trinity Christian Academy just finished up a game prior to this one, so a doubleheader for them. They ended up winning, I believe, 16-4. So they're a very solid team. We were talking to some of the guys up here. I believe they're ranked number 1.
Yeah,
in their 1A class.
Yep, number 1 in their class. Be comparable to 1A in Indiana.
Caleb McCarty. Playing left field today for the Athenians, number 29, Andrew Martin.
I think the first batter here, Forsyth, for Christian Academy is slated to go to Mississippi State later.
So not a slouch team at all to be starting off the season with.
I was talking to some of the coaches down here, and they've already played about 14 games already this season, and this is going to be our first. So kind of excited to see what we got here.
Sure, it'll be one where we need to work out some cobwebs, but always great to come down here and play against some top-notch teams, get some games under our belt, and before we head back to Indiana and start playing our normal schedule. So just a few stats for you from last year. 2018 season, the Athenians finished up 19-12 overall. They were 7-7 in the Sagamore Conference. Did not make it out of the sectional last year. Cam Saunders, again, is on the mound, and he pitched in 18 games last year, 57 innings pitched. Had an 8-4 win-loss record. So Cam is coming back for his seniors here. We really have a nice crew of senior pitchers who had a lot of experience last year. So we have Cam and Jake, and then Will, and then Austin Warren will also be in there. And Josh Blackburn also throws for us as well, of course. And Josh will, of course, see some time. I'm sure Coach Froge will mix it up down here and get everybody a little bit of experience while we're down here.
Yeah, it's a good thing with the Crawfordsville baseball team. We didn't lose any pitching from last year, and during the scrimmage, Kel McCarty pitched through real good inning and a half or so in that. So we just, the old Crawfordsville philosophy, you're a pitcher till you're not.
Yes, true.
Do have a new guy behind the plate this year. I'd just like to throw a shout out to Owen Bennett. He's experiencing some medical issues, and wish him well. Hope he gets better. But for now, we're going to have, looks like Caleb Coons, sophomore, behind the plate.
Yeah, so a big loss for the Athenians to lose Owen. Hopefully he can come back later on in the season. We'll see how that works out. But Caleb is going to step in, and I think Austin Warren will step in a little bit behind the plate and get him some work back there.
Yep.
All right, so here we go. First batter of the year for Cam Saunders. First pitch, strike.
Right down the middle.
Low and away. 1-1 count here for Forsyth.
Cam's loading up for third pitch here.
Zoom out. Zoom back.
Must have been just a little bit low.
Ball down. Cam falls back behind 3-1 now. See if he'll bring one here. Inside for ball 4. First batter is going to take his base.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 6, Lane Lambert.
So the defense will set up now. We got a runner on Runner on first, number 6, Lambert, in for the Lions from Trinity. Saunders checking the runner at first. We watched a little bit of the game before. This one was a lively crew. High and inside. Runner easily takes second. Again, we were watching the game prior to ours, and they seems like a fun bunch of players on the Trinity team. A lot of volume out of the dugout. Have a lot of fun out there on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Runner's going. Throws down, a little bit outside. He'll be safe at third. So we were fortunate enough to be up in the booth tonight, but unfortunately, I don't think they've done their spring clean on the windows, and so you can't see out of them. So our camera is a little bit landlocked within the open window position here. Nice curveball for Cam on the outside corner with a called strike. So we apologize if you can't see some of the action down third base. Swinging strike 3, drops, going down to 1. He throws it in the right field, so the runner will score from third. Nice job. Caleb will get that, and he'll just, again, find his rhythm. Maybe a little bit of nerves as a sophomore in there for the first time on a varsity game, and got the best of him. But
yeah, this is definitely, our first game. The scrimmage was really cold, so guys kind of struggled in the scrimmage. So this is just our first outing. Some cobwebs knock off.
Nice job by Kellerman blocking that throw that was in the dirt back to first. Again, he checks the runner. This is number 11, Sisk. I believe he's playing third base for the Lions. Runner's going. Foul ball off right field. So the runner will return. 0-1 count. So again, Scott in second, McCarty at short. You got an experienced midfielder inside. Very solid middle infield. Then with Kellerman at first, he's been there for several years. So pretty experienced defense for us out there. Cam checks him again, no runner.
Yeah, really the only differences on defense from last year, Austin Warren's moved in from left field to third. Josh has went back to center field. Andrew Martin in left, that's a first for this year. And then Caleb behind the plate.
Breaking ball high. Brings count 2-1. Nice breaking ball there for the called strike. Looks like Cam has the breaking ball cutting pretty good tonight. Nice.
There we go.
Nice pitch by Cam there. So one down. Runner on first.
Garrett Bond.
Clean up at the bat. Garrett Bond, number 8. See if the runner goes. He's got a pretty healthy lead. Again, that was a breaking ball that fooled him. Missed the zone, though.
It looks like it's just barely off the outside edge of the plate there.
There we go. Called strike. Counts 1-1. Again, another healthy crowd for the Athenians. Several parents have come down. Siblings. A few girlfriends, I'm sure, are here. Making the trek. It's always good to spend spring break in Tennessee and Kentucky.
Watching baseball, what could be better?
Exactly. And it's not raining or snowing or sleeting.
There you go.
Again, he checks the runner. Cam's to be very conscious of the runners on first base, making sure that they don't get a big lead on him. Trying to protect his catcher a little bit, I'm sure, but barely missed on the inside there. Brings count to 1. Runner's going. Check swing. Peel's no good, so 3-1 count, runner on second base. So the team is actually staying in Paducah, Kentucky, which is about an hour north of where we are here. So each day we're going to be traveling an hour to get to the game facilities.
Yeah, and then I believe tomorrow morning JV has a game. JV will be playing the Twin Lakes, Indiana team.
So they're going to be up bright and early, taking off about, as I understand it. There's a pop-up right there to the pitcher. Cam calls it off. Good for the second out. So nice communication between pitcher and catcher there to get the out. Yeah, again, this is the JV. The first pitch is at 9 a.m. They'll probably want to get down here by 8 o'clock. So I was told by Mr. Brett Motes, who's going to be coaching the JV for us. They're going to take off about 6:45 from Paducah. So that's going to be a nice early trip for those young guys.
Yeah.
And for us parents. Breaking ball misses outside.
And then I believe Friday JV has a double header in the morning. One of those games will be webcast, I'm pretty sure is what Rhett was wanting to do.
Campus is low and outside there, so brings count 2-0. Again outside for a 3-0 count. So thus far, 13 balls, 9 strikes for Cam on his pitch count. Misses low and away, ball 4. So they bring where are we at here? Number 10, Zach Timms up for the Lions. So runners on first and second. 2 outs, ready to get into the dugout and bring out the offensive bats for the Athenians. Good start there on a swinging low and away. He's fooling them with the breaking ball. Those guys, they're ducking their heads, getting out of the way. He missed there. It's a little high.
Batter almost ducked down into it.
Yeah. But he is fooling them pretty well with it. There's a nice ball low and inside for the swinging strike 2. So 1-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That's going to go foul down the right field line. Out of play. So it remains 1-2. Cam, see if you can't shut down the number 6 batter here, Thames. Swinging low in the dirt. Coons gets it down to first base. Kellerman makes a nice stab off the bag and gets back for the out. So we had 1 run on no hits, I understand.
Yep.
We will be right back for the bottom of the first, and your Athenians up to bat. All right, back here in Union City, Josh Blackburn coming up to bat for the Athenians.
Yeah, Josh moved to the number 1 slot. I believe last year he was mostly number 4 cleanup.
So first pitch hits him in the foot. He's going to take that base.
In true Athenian fashion, he stood there without flinching.
That's right.
Carson Scott.
Carson Scott up to bat. So Carson's a switch hitter with the lefty pitcher, though. He's going to be here on the right side of the plate for us tonight. Takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Looks to get the sign from Coach Froach. Steps back into the box. Foul off to the first base side. I know Carson's put in a lot of work this winter in the batting cage. His parents built a new pole barn with a batting cage in it for him, so been a lot of swings in there through the wintertime. Pitches up and outside.
See if Carson squares around here. Maybe get a bunt and advance the runner. Swings the ball in the dirt. Runner's going to second. Sliding in safe. Blackburn.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 34, Austin Warren.
I know sometimes there are a few different rules down here in Tennessee. Scott does not stay on first base. He made it down there with no throw. So we're just going to chalk that one up to a Tennessee rule.
Austin Warren stands in there, takes strike 1. Pitch low in the dirt. Josh gets a pretty good lead there off second base. Austin calls time.
Yeah, you can hear Coach Welver tell him to get off, get off. Again, first game might be a little tight on our leadoffs. I don't want to take any chances right now. Austin, that's hold this foul ball. Come on. Foul ball down the right field line. Nice solid hit. Jeff and I were discussing earlier, this field is actually kind of a small field, really. The 290 down the line.
290 in the corners, and I think 300 dead center field. So
not the biggest high school field in the world.
Austin fouls another one off down the first base side. Yeah, and these fields down here, they have that nice short Bermuda grass, not the tall grass that we have at home. Almost looks like a turf out there.
Might find a few dads out there with some golf balls and chippers after the game. Ooh.
Rings him up on a pitch close to the inside corner.
Yeah, a little bit inside. I thought from my angle here that looked to be inside. Didn't give that one to Cam. But, live and you learn. So Kellerman comes up to the bat. 2 down. Blackburn still on second. Same spot as the last called strike.
Josh dancing out there gets the pitcher's attention. He steps off the back of the mound. Just trying to get in his head a little bit.
Make him think. Make him think. Kellerman waits on the curveball, hit to the second base. He's going to field it and throw him out at first. So no Athenian runs and no hits. 1 runner left on second base. We'll come up to the top of the second here in a few minutes. All right, welcome back, fans. So we'll get here to the top of the second inning. Cam Saunders still back on the mound. Had 28 pitches that first inning. Had a little trouble finding his mark there against those first few batters. Went deep in the count to several of them.
Yeah.
So hopefully things change around for him here in the second inning. He'll get settled down a little bit.
Leading off the TCA, the right fielder, number 23, Tristan Drake.
Number 23, Tristan Drake for Trinity Christian. Yeah, I think, as Cam goes on through this inning and the next one, he's going to get more settled in, a little more relaxed.
So this is the number 8 batter for Trinity. First pitch swinging straight to center field. Blackburn's underneath it and grabs it for the first out. So Josh tracked that well. So getting into the twilight here in Tennessee.
Number 4, Needham Goodwin.
Speaking of Tennessee, Purdue will be playing Tennessee on Thursday night, the Sweet 16. So hopefully we'll bring the Boilers some good juju down here.
Yeah, we were all checking out the TV situation at the hotel, make sure we can watch the game.
Another first pitch swing. Will Kellerman snags that one hopper for the quick out number 2. So 28 pitches in the first inning, 2 here and 2 outs in the second inning. That's a way to turn it around, even things out a little.
That's some efficiency there. Pop-ups and ground balls, we'll take those all day long.
What time do you need me there? What time do you need me there? What's my normal one?
And that pitch was just a little on the outside.
Cam missing the mark high there. Brings count 2-0. There he finds it. There's that inside corner that the umpire called 2 on us last inning. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Nice. Hit the outside corner on that one. So brings count 2-2 with 2 outs. Swing foul down the third base line. Bring him back for another 2-2 pitch.
You know, Cam's got that reminiscence of Trent Johnson where he reaches in over the top of the mitt to grab and get the grip on the ball. Trent had a great outing the other day, I believe, against Northwestern. First pitcher for Purdue since 2005 to have a 10 strikeout outing.
Yeah, Trent's doing very well for himself up there in Lafayette. Another chop foul ball down the third base line. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses low and away. So full count. Good to get the last out here. Start the third with the top of the order. Check swing to third base. Warren's got it. Fires over to first base for the out. So nice 1-2-3 outing there for Cam. Again, no runs on no hits, no runners left on base. We will be right back for Crawfordsville Athenian baseball. Cam Saunders will lead us off in the bottom of the second. His first at-bat of the season. First pitch swing into the second baseman. Fields it cleanly.
You know,
Just six, the catch on 23.
it's good contact with the ball. You know, kind of nice to see him aggressive looking at first pitch there. It was a strike, so he took it. Coons takes strike one on the outside corner there.
Nice swing by Caleb. That's going to fall down right in front of the center fielder. So first base hit of the game, first base hit of the year for the Athenians by sophomore catcher Caleb Coons.
I believe that's Caleb's first varsity hit also. Jake Decker up to bat. Get a sign from Coach Froge. Pitcher throws over to first. Try to get Coons leading off there. Maybe being a little lackadaisical standing on the edge of the base there.
So probably playing a little close to the vest with the left-handed pitcher. Nice cut by Jake. Have to see what kind of move this pitcher has here. If he tries to snake one off at first. Jake checks his swing. High. No appeal. Yep, appeal is safe. So 1-1.
Oh, that would have been something Sykes would do. Sykes was on the wrong side.
Might have been a little outside. Called for a strike 2. So 1-2, 1 on, 1 out. Decker digs in. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball really broke around the plate. Was not over the plate, but would have been well inside on the left-handed batter, but called anyway.
The DH number 4, Zach Fitcher.
So Zach Fitcher is up for his first at bat. DH and for Andrew Merton. Quick throw back to first to check on the runner. Safe.
Yeah, on that last curveball there, the catcher definitely caught it behind the plate, but I don't think it went over it.
No, not at all. Oh, they caught him. Pitcher had him and a little bit on a wild throw. Gets by the first baseman, so Caleb is up and off to second. So that's that left-handed pitcher freeze, where they can just freeze their runner.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know whether to take off or head back to first.
Looks like we might be getting a courtesy runner for our catcher.
Looks like Alex Kellerman coming out to be the courtesy runner here.
Yep. Alex, freshman this year, younger brother to Will Kellerman, senior first baseman.
So no count on the pitcher. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Don't pitch in. Can't read him.
0-1 pitch. Fastball inside corner for strike 2. So Fitcher's in a little bit of a hole here, 0-2. See if he can dig himself out. Bring that Kellerman in from second base. Nice lead by Alex out there. Good job protecting the plate there by Zach. Oh, that just rolled back fair. Ball dribbled down in the dirt. It's a dirt base path. Hit the right side green, dribbled back, crossed the fair line. First baseman was alert, picked it up, tagged the base for the out. So, lesson to learn. Anything like that, we run.
Yep. Run them out, even if it's foul. They'll call you back.
And I'm sure Coach Fudge is going to remind him of that. So, one hit by Coons. Left runner on second base. No runs. So we will come back to the top of the third. Trinity leading 1-0.
All right, we're back to the top of the order for Trinity with Lane Forsythe, number 1, up to bat. Cam's still on the mound. Doesn't look like we've had any defensive changes. Everything's staying the same. Cam delivers first pitch. Little short hopper. Austin Warren fields it. Throws it to first. Nice stretch by Will Kellerman. Gets the guy out at first base.
Yeah, great job by Will. Getting out there. Close play.
Second baseman, Lane Lambert.
Speedy runner. Owen caught that and fielded it nicely. Threw it on the run for the out.
What was the playing game last year? Gleason and
God awful.
Again, can be inefficient. One pitch, one hit, one out.
Like 8 people here.
Oh my God.
Possession's been like $2.
Hey, how about
Fastball misses high and inside.
at Middleton?
Yeah, so Cam started with 28 pitches in that first inning, 10 in the second,
Super section. Oh, that's who
and
he's
Trinity is now out swinging the bats.
6'3" bomb right there.
Nice fastball in the outside corner for strike one.
with the lefty on the mound. And they got 2 of those in the bottom of the 6th. I just told you that.
Misses low. It's over the plate. Nice place to miss there, Cam. So 2-1 count. Batter digs in. Cam's working rather quickly.
We're not here.
Misses low.
maybe you're going to beat them, and I'll hammer that. No. You right there.
Time to take a deep breath. Get that
Him up. I'll be back.
timeout for a ball for one of the Athenians to run down and get the ball that just got dribbled away. So again, moment for Cam to gain his composure here, come back on this batter, try to get the out.
First time you've been up here.
Misses low and away. So walk for number 6, Lambreth.
Third baseman, Mitch Sis.
This brings up the third baseman, which is in the number 3 spot here. Cam again will have to work from the stretch.
Not that side. I did the outfield. I did it. John, did you just drop spread it or jump?
Misses away.
How many pounds? We just started up. Do you remember what we did? Well, probably.
Runner on first gets good lead. Cam checks him on over.
It's weird, they're like they're in foul territory. Like, it looks like it's
Foul straight back.
Cam's doing a pretty good job keeping these guys with a tight lead, not letting them get too far off. Again, he was checking them quite often in that first inning. See what he does here. The Trinity runners are looking to go or not. He's going. Pitches away for a ball. Caleb's throw misses just a little inside. Got there on time though.
Yeah. Good reaction to the
Yep.
play.
Good effort by Caleb on that. Nice snag by Cale to keep that from going to center field and getting an extra base. There's the pitch. Works it high. Works the count to 3-1 now.
Looked like a curveball. It just didn't break down. Just kind of hung up high there on him.
3-1 pitch. Ooh. Seen him call that a couple of times. Just not.
Catcher.
Didn't want to give it to him.
Just not that time.
So runners on first and second. Cleanup spot is up. The catcher. First pitch. Breaking ball outside.
That was, my count's right. That was Cam's 50th pitch.
Fouled back for a 1-1 count. Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure Coach has them on a pitch count. He didn't inform us of what that might be. Maybe playing it by ear.
Yeah.
It's a long week. At least 4 games, maybe 5. So I'm sure he's not going to strain him out there too long. Check swing. So 2-1.
It would be the 9-0, 14, 9-1.
Nice breaking ball. Called strike 2. So we got the quick first out on one pitch, and Cam is now, I believe, 13 pitches in, trying to get this second out. Way inside. I thought that might hit the guy there, but broke us a little bit.
Just missed the fabric, I think.
So a full count. Probably a fastball coming. Breaking ball misses. Getting a few groans from the stand, so that maybe it was a little closer than what it appeared from up here. Trinity will send in a courtesy runner for their catcher at first base. So bases loaded, 1 out.
I think we got Welver heading out to the mound for a meeting with Cam and Caleb.
Coach Welver out there talking to him, just maybe settle him down a little bit. Cam's a senior. He's been through this. He's been in these situations before. I'm sure he knows what needs to be done and what he needs to do to get himself back into a good rhythm here. But Coach giving him that extra time to maybe think about things a little bit. Be nice to turn a quick double play here, get out of the inning with nothing hurt.
Yep.
Before no shot on a 5-game losing streak, we kicked it 5-0-1 the first 30 days.
First pitch low. So the kids came down on Monday with an intentions of playing Evansville Harris on Monday evening, but with all the rain that they received on Sunday, that game was canceled.
Yeah, they ended up practicing on turf football field there before coming on down to Nashville. So, had a good couple days in Nashville, some nice weather. The boys got to go to Vanderbilt, talk to some prior Vanderbilt players and see the facility there. The team and parents went to Vanderbilt and Lipscomb game last night, which was a lot of fun.
So 3-0 pitch, called strike.
Looked a lot like a lot of those balls that have been called earlier there on that
Might have
one.
been looked like a low strike, but we'll take it. 3-1, see if Cam can't come back and get this better here. Nice hard ball right up the middle. Scott flips it to McCarty. Kellerman digs it out for the double play.
Nice play.
Nice play.
That's exactly what you were asking for, Roy.
That's what we needed. All right, so we had a no runs scored, 3 men left on base on no hits.
No hits.
We'll come back. We'll be in the bottom of the third.
Number 8, Cale McCarty.
So Cale McCarty comes up to the plate to lead off the Athenians from the bottom of the third. Cale's back half of that nice double play at the end, the top half for Trinity. See him get his bat in production, fouls it off out into the parking lot. So being aggressive. 2-1 pitch. Outside.
Like there's only people.
1-1 pitch. Carter's swinging back, the little dribbler back to the pitcher. Fumbles it. Second base. Tosses it. McCarty beats the toss.
Couldn't tell. Did he toss that with his mitt?
They just tossed it out of the glove, yeah.
Center
Quick
fielder,
reaction.
Josh Blackburn.
Coach is going to come out and talk to the official. He really wants the out for some reason. So he's telling him wants him to appeal it to the home plate umpire. I don't think the infield umpire really wanted to do that. He's going to appease him.
And he's
Remains safe. So back to the top of the lineup for the Athenians. Blackburn hit by pitch, his first time at bat.
Yep. Squares to bunt. Puts it down.
Lays it down.
Nobody at
No hit.
second. Get the out at first.
It's a nice sacrifice bunt by Josh, who almost beat that out.
Carson
Yeah.
Scott.
So a little traditional Crawfordsville baseball there. Advance the runner. So Carson Scott now at the bat. He struck out his first time at bat. Breaking ball way outside. Nice cut by Carson. Fouls that right back out to the parking lot. I tell you, this parking lot, there are cars right out there, right nearby.
Yeah, you don't want to park close to the stadium. That's for sure.
And these high school guys are gonna knock some balls back there. So 1-1 count. Chops it up the middle, fielded by the shortstop, and fires it over to first for the out. So 2 down, runner at third.
Third baseman.
Brings up Austin Warren.
If Austin gets hold of one, he does have the power to go ahead and put one out of here, especially on the shorter fences. So he'll be looking for something in the middle that he can hit hard.
Breaking ball misses low. So Athenians have a chance to put a run on the board. Tie this game up at 1. Here's the pitch. Chop foul.
There you go, Austin. Go off board. Go, buddy. Do you know?
I do know that, because I get it. If you just look at Smith and do like this or this, nobody's going to figure this out.
Here's the pitch.
Way outside.
Breaking ball hung out there. So 2-1.
That right there was your opportunity to do your best Bob Euchre.
Just a bit outside. Two-one pitch. Austin had his eye on that one, but was able to lay off low. So 3-1. Looking for a nice pitch to hit here to drive to the outfield. Bring in Kale from third. There's the drive. Foul tip. So full count, 2 outs.
He throws one down into the dirt. That's going to get McCarty in. Austin Warren down to first on the walk. The pass ball allows McCarty to score. We got a tie ball game, 1-1. Brings Will Kellerman up to bat. Lefty versus lefty.
Kellerman eyes the first one, swing and a miss. Will looking for his first base hit of the night. There's you know, we're sitting at a slight angle, but I can still see where that catcher's mitt is, and his mitt is lined up on the inside of the batter's box on the opposite side. But he's consistently called that against Will, and Will swings for strike 3. So not a great called strike on strike 2, but you got to play it where it's at, I guess. So 1 run for the Athenians on one hit was the sacrifice bunt, moved a runner around, and a wild pitch scored him. So we'll take it 1-1, coming back for the top of the 4th. So we're back for the top of the 4th. Cam Saunders still on the mound for the Athenians. So nice little tournament we have down here in Tennessee. Not certain how many teams are in here, at least.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know we play at least four games.
You can see lights beyond our center field fence. That's another field at the top of the hill up there that has another game going on. So nice little facility down here in Union City. Cam starts it off low for ball 1.
Yeah, we'll have to check with some of the fans and see how low those actually are. From our vantage point here, we really can't tell. They look good from here. That one must have been pretty good. The batter takes a good go cut at it. See if Cam can get another efficient inning here and get out of this rather quickly.
So shot to second base. Scott swallows that one up and fires it over to Kellerman for the out. So Cam started off the third inning really well, then got behind on a few batters, threw quite a few more pitches than he had in the second. Not quite as many as he threw in the first.
Yeah.
So another quick first out here on the first batter. See if we can keep this going. So there's a shot right at Scott, leaps for the grab, pulls it out of the sky for out number 2. Carson's quite an athletic guy out there. Just jumped up and nabbed that, timed it perfectly.
Yep. The fielding really hasn't seen any rust on them. They seem to be making the plays. You know, Austin made a good play across the field from third. Scott with the jump there. Cam's pitched down into the dirt. Will Kellerman's had a lot of good stretches and scoops at first. So
Josh chased one down in center field.
Yep.
So Cam really they haven't not hit the ball hard against him. Just a chopper down third baseline. So brings count 1-1. These guys we're about batter number 7, I believe, for Trinity. So they're second time around for everybody. There we got the inside. It was
There we
the
go.
exact same. I would have considered that one a little bit off the plate as well, but
I would have too.
we'll take it. He's going to call it against us. We'll take the calls against them. Breaking ball away. Brings the count 2-2. 2 outs.
They said don't get in fight together first year. I was too saying.
They said last
Wouldn't be surprised to see another breaking ball from Cam here.
if you don't like what you look at, call that Romans.
Chop foul.
I don't know what you're doing. He said that first guy brought you by Taylor Clinton.
So into the game about an hour now. Going through it rather quickly. That one's low. Looking for a full count. Getting some of these younger guys who are in the dugout. Stop and eat some dinner tonight and heading back to the hotel. It's an hour away.
Yeah.
That one gets away from Cam high and inside ball 4. And then they will be on the road again bright and early by 7 a.m. So run around first base.
Fielder, Matt Spurgeon.
Cam will work out of the stretch once again.
Runner got a pretty good lead off first base there. Ball high.
Cam sends the pitch outside. Coons throws it back down and bounces to right field. Runner's going to advance to second. Decker gets the ball back in quickly. Now you got a runner in scoring position with a 2-0 count. Coach Welliver will take another visit out to the mound to talk to Cam here. So again, not knowing how long they're going to let him go. Looks like it's just a quick piece of advice, whatever it was.
Very quick. I don't know what that was.
2-0 count.
XP 60.
Brings a strike. Good job, Cam, coming right back right at the batter there to get that strike. Needed that.
FIO, man.
Here's the pitch. That one's going to fall in right center. Decker comes up throwing. The runner's going to score. So nice piece of hitting there by the batter to drive that in to the right center field.
Yeah, that one was a little higher and out of Carson Scott's reach on that one.
Carson wasn't going to grab that one.
Shortstop.
So nice solid. Really first solid hit to get out into to the outfield, other than the fly ball from earlier. So breaking ball in there for a first pitch strike. This is Forsythe, the top leadoff batter for his third time around. Pitch number 2, another breaking ball. Fooled him. Fooled him quite a bit. Sounds like it might have been low. The Trinity crowd is not very pleased with that call. Here's the pitch. Another breaking ball misses outside. So 1-2 count. Here's the pitch, and the Coons does a nice job blocking it. Keeps the runner at first. 2-2. Be good to get for Cam to get this batter here. Keep it at a 1-run inning. There's a shot high to left center field, and Martin is underneath it, and he reins it in. So 1 run for Trinity on that inning. Puts them up 2-1. We'll come back at the bottom of the 4th.
All right, now we're starting the bottom of the 4th. Cam Saunders up to bat. Takes the ball high and outside. Looks like the Athenians have a little work down in the bullpen, so Cam was at 80 pitches this last inning. So takes a cut at a fastball down the middle. Cam steps out, gets signs from Coach Froge, steps back in, gets ready. Takes that infamous ball low.
Yeah. You never know when it's going to get called on that one.
And there's the strike of it.
Yeah. Looks similar from here.
2-2 count. Cam going to protect the plate here. Chops the ball. Going to let it roll foul this time. They're not going to let it roll back in on us. Bring Cam back for another swing at the ball.
So Cam grounded out to second base his last time at bat in the 2nd inning. I think it was a first pitch swing. Battling to a 2-2 count here.
Ball, low 3. Ball
3, low pitch.
There you go. That's what I was trying to say.
That's the 50-50 ball. It's either going to ball or strike. You never know. Drop 3rd strike. Getting back. Okay, I have to admit, we made an error thinking, Tennessee rules and all that kind of stuff, but on that 2nd inning, maybe the 1st inning,
first base
was
occupied.
occupied.
That makes sense. Even though the runner was going on the ball.
So there's us as announcing, knocking the rest off, right? We talked about the players.
Only took us 4.5 innings to come back.
Just to figure it out, yeah.
Caleb Coons up to bat. Takes strike 1. Swings hard for strike 2. Caleb's one of those batters that, if he gets hold of it, he's got the power. Pitch there way outside.
Yeah, Caleb's a big, strong kid. Of course, at his age, being a sophomore, I mean, he's still working on technique, fine-tuning his game.
Mm-hmm.
Solid player for us.
Big swing on strike 3. I like the aggressiveness, though. I like swinging the bat, not just up there watching.
Right, Jake Decker.
They were all good cuts. Got Jake Decker coming up the bat. Gets signs from Coach Froge.
So Jake's struck out looking his last time at bat, but that was the infamous ball that curved around the plate for strike 3. Swinging hard here. So not making the Trinity pitcher work too hard. O2 pitch. Strike 3. So the Athenians go down 1-2-3 on 3 Ks. We'll come back with Fitcher leading them off in the bottom of the 5th.
All right, we're going to start the top of the 5th inning here. Pitching change. We have Jake Decker come in from right field. Cam Saunders moved out to right field, so it's the only defensive changes that we have right now at this point.
So number 2 spot up for Trinity. Lead off at the top of the 5th. Decker's first pitch, and there for strike.
Jake will work that low zone a lot.
Fouled back off the screen for an 0-2 count. If he likes the low zone, I think he might do well with this umpire. He tends to have a low strike zone, it appears. 0-2 pitch. Foul down the third base line. Bring him back for another. Again, Jake. 0-2 pitch. Low.
It's a good spot for that pitch, though.
Yeah. 0-2 pitch, you never want to give anything good. Here's the windup. They nicked that one foul barely.
Yeah, Jake finished last year with 51.2 innings pitched in 14 games. Ended up with a season low for the team, 1.9 ERA.
So a good junior season for Jake. Pitch a little inside and bring the count to 2-2. Seeing his first action of the year, of course. Count foul back. Batter hanging tough. So does Jake have a money pitch?
You know, he's a fastball, curveball, but he will throw in a sidearm fastball and a sidearm curveball every once in a while. His uncle likes to refer to it as the tricky pitch.
That one misses outside, so brings us to a full count. The Trinity dugout's getting a little rowdy on the new pitcher. Trying to get their first base runner of the inning. Delivery. Ooh. Oh.
Not really sure where that missed at.
He could have gone ahead and called it. Again, that's that's what we're calling the 50-50 ball. Half the time it's a ball, half the time it's a strike.
Yeah, must have been low because it was definitely down the middle.
So Sisk comes to bat for the Lions of Trinity Christian Academy. Jake holds a runner. Again, Trinity is small school, private Christian school, Jackson, Tennessee, about 45 minutes to an hour southeast of us here in Union City. Very solid program, though, ranked number 1 in their class at the moment. The ball gets past Coons, so the runner will advance to second base. So 1-0 count. Runner on second now. See if Jake can work out of this. Nice shot right up the middle. Solid base hit. Ball's coming all the way home to keep the runner at third, but the batter advances to second base. So solid hit by Sisk there. Trinity now has runners at second and third with no outs.
That kind of looked like a curveball. It kind of hung right there in the middle a little bit, and batter was able to drive it just straight up the middle of the field.
So this is the cleanup spot for Trinity. Decker throws from the stretch. Coons covers nicely there. One-0 pitch. Yeah. Nice inside corner pitch there for Jake. Grab strike one. So Trinity trying to throw a rally at us here. There's an inside spot again. I think it was a breaking ball down in the dirt a little bit. Free runner at third base. Two-one pitch. Nice breaking ball in for strike two. Trinity really hasn't hit the breaking ball well tonight at all. I mean,
no,
it appears it's caught most of them off guard. There's a high fly ball to shallow center field. Blackman comes in, grabs it. Runner tags, fakes the tag. Nice throw by Josh to get it in on the fly to hold the runner. So no harm there. One down.
First baseman Harrison Freeman.
You know, it's a good thing on that. You know, the ball's hit out to center field, but you see all the everybody went to where they were supposed to. Jake goes back behind home plate to back it up. Kellerman comes over to the pitcher's mound for the cutoff, which ends up holding the runner at third on the tag up.
Yeah, again, the guys have only been practicing since the 11th. Swinging strike, but the ball gets by Coons there. The runner will score from third base. As I was saying, the official first practice was on March 11th. The guys have been out there every day of the week. Some of that stuff takes time, but again, we have a veteran infield. They know where they should be, but sometimes when you put some new guys in different spots, there can be some confusion at times, especially first game. There's a dribbler hit to the second baseman. Jake's going to try to cover first with a little errant toss. Gets behind him. Runner will score from third, and batter will advance to second base. So a little confusion there, as I was talking about.
Yeah.
First time, the first situation like that of the year.
DH, Zach Timms.
Yep, definitely will be coachable months.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Froge will address things after the game and teach as he always does.
So ball 1 low. Runner getting a really big jump off a second on the pitch. Jake slides back to keep him on. One-0 pitch. Takes the sign. Delivers. Low and outside. Current on seconds, just waiting for the ball to get by.
Yep.
Get by Coons. He's almost halfway to third, and by the time Caleb is catching the ball. So 2-0 pitch. And for a strike. Nice breaking ball by Jake there. Swinging strike 2. Had him low and inside on that one. Might have handcuffed him a little bit.
Yeah.
So 2-2, 1 out. Pitch is going to hit directly to left fielder Andrew Martin, who reins that one in. Second out of the inning, keeping the runner at second base.
Right fielder, Tristan Drake.
So the right fielder up for Trinity. I believe this is their 8th spot. Nice pitch by Jake to bring that first pitch in there for a strike. Swinging strike 2.
And got him with the little outside pitch there.
Chasing that one out there. Ken Renner is second, getting a really healthy lead. Low ball 1.
It's a good spot for that pitch. He chased outside on the last one, so you might as well go a little low and outside on that, see if you can get him chase again.
Still working the outside part of the plate. Did not get that one. 2-2, 2 outs. Runner on second. 4-1 Trinity, top of the 5th. Ooh.
I will give Trinity, they don't chase too many pitches.
Yeah, pretty disciplined ball team, I would assume. To be as good as they are and have the ranking they are. Another ball low and away. So he loses that batter. Batter draws the walk, hits the first. So forces in play. Runners at first and second. Check is in the stretch. Fakes the throw to second, keep the runners at bay. Make sure they're not getting off there too much. Delivery. Nice first pitch strike for Jake on that one. A foul back to the screen for a quick 0-2 count. Be good for Jake to just get this one quickly, set him down, and let's go.
Yep, let's get some bats going.
Back to the plate for us. There's the pitch. Strike 3. Nice. Just froze him.
I think you need to call these things out a little more often, Rory. That's twice that you've called something out before it happens.
We'll do that. So we got 2 runs for Trinity. Score is now 4-1, and we will be right back for the bottom of the fifth. So bottom of the fifth here, Zach Fischer, the DH, in for the Athenians. Same pitcher for Trinity. Zach swings hard the first pitch, fouls it down the right field line. 0-1 count. So 8:15 local time here. Game's going rather quickly, right an hour and a half.
Yeah, not too bad.
Zach takes that pitch outside and a 1-1. Not certain if we're playing 6 innings or a full 7.
It'll be 7.
Takes that one a little high and outside, but called a strike this time. So 1-2 count on Zach. There's the pitch. Ball 2. High ball 3. So Zach's worked him to a nice full count. When he pitched, swing and a miss for a strike.
Number 8, Kel McCarty.
So Kel, his second time at bat, singled his last time. Scored the only run for the Athenians on a pass ball. Called strike. Trinity pitcher working really, really quickly now.
Yeah. Both those, one outside, one low, looked to me, but
Well outside on that one. Does not get the call. 1-2 count.
they sure wanted it.
Swinging third strike. McCarty 2 down.
Number 20, Josh Blackburn.
Brings us back to the top of the order. Blackburn up. Who's it? Hit by a pitch his first time at bat. Sacrifice bunt the last time. So his third go around here against this pitcher from Trinity. Hanging and breaking ball missed by Blackburn. Outside miss. Nice cut by Josh. Fouls it straight back for a 1-2 count. So again, pitcher working rather quickly. Trying to make a quick inning of the Athenians. Blackburn calls time. Really like to see Josh get a hold of one here. He hangs in there on that breaking ball, foul out to the parking lot. I'm guessing low. Down the middle for strike 3. So a quick 1-2-3 inning of the Athenians. We'll go to the top of the 6th with Trinity leading 4-1.
All right, brings us start of the top of the 6th inning. Another pitching change. Will Kellerman from first base to the mound. Jake Decker has gone from the mound to first base. Everything else stays the same for the defense. Kellerman warming up with the has a sidearm delivery this season. I think it's partly from an arm injury during basketball season. He's trying to find a spot to throw that it just doesn't seem to hurt as much.
So we'll see how the Trinity batters do against the left-hander here. As we said, sure they've seen him this year. They played 13 or 14 games already.
Yeah.
First pitch, bunt. Coons jumps out, grabs it, throws him out at first nicely.
Very well played. Very well played.
Good job by Caleb to get out in front of the plate, clear the base runner, burn it down to first.
I think that's the first bunt that Trinity's even attempted, and they put it down rather well right in front of the plate. That's fouled off, fell into the parking lot again.
So, quick first out, quick first strike on batter number 2. Chopper. Kellerman snags it, fires it to first. Jake stretches and makes the play. Quick 2 outs on 3 pitches so far for Will. So he's working the lineup through pretty quickly at the moment. Hopefully we can make it go for out number 3 and then on through the 7th as well.
That one was a little high and outside.
So I'm sure they've seen left-handers, but I don't know if they've seen an arm action like that. Yeah, not too many high school kids are gonna bring a ball at you from that position. Misses away, bring his count 2-1, 2 outs. Again outside. Will's going to catch his breath here. Come back at him. Here's the pitch. Ooh.
I think Will really wanted that one.
Yeah. Caleb didn't move the glove much on that pitch. We've seen that called a strike tonight. Might have been a little bit outside. again, we're a little bit behind the batters at our angle, so your camera's pretty much straight on. Pull him outside. Ball 1. That's fouled out again to the parking lot off the right-hand side. Left-handed pitcher up there with Will able to keep the runners a little tighter. Not getting as big as a lead as they had attempted with our right-handed pitchers. Taken off. Got him. Make the throw was high. Goes all the way to the fence, and the runner is going to score easily.
Yeah, Will got the runner leaning and caught him off first, and Jake Decker throws towards second. And the cover was maybe a little late getting there on second base. Throw was a little high.
So that clears the bases for a 1-1 count. Pitch is outside. This is Sisk. I believe this is the 3 spot for Trinity. Three-one pitch. Drop that in for a strike. Towards the breaking ball, 3-1. Another breaking ball gets him swinging. So Trinity scores 1 run on no hits, nobody left on base. We'll come back. We'll be in the bottom of the 6th with your Athenians at bat. Trinity leads 5-1. So Carson Scott will lead us off here at the bottom of the 6th. Carson struck out in the first and then grounded out to the shortstop. His last at-bat in the 3rd. Trinity still with their starting pitcher in. Misses inside for ball 1. Temps have cooled down a little bit. Started the game at 61 degrees. So we're at 54 right now. Ooh. Cold strike. A little low inside. One pitch. Carson dribbles that back up the middle. Shortstop fields it. Wild errant throw hits the fence. Carson will stay on first. Carson made no attempt to turn to second, but makes it back to the base safely.
Number 34, Austin Ward.
So So Warren is now up. Austin walked his last time up in the third.
Austin takes a strike way outside.
Ball high. Curveball misses as well. So 2-1 count. Scott kind of wandered off the bag, but saw the pitcher right there at the last moment, was able to get back as the pitcher made a quick throw over to first to check him. There's a pitch. Foul ball. Nice cut by Austin. So 2-2 count. Need a few more base runners here to try to even this thing up a little bit.
Yeah, if he gives a couple more of those down inside like that to Austin, he's liable to tee one out of here. Gets him with the fastball up. Brings Will Kellerman up to bat.
So Kellerman struck out his last at bat in the third. Ooh. I can see that one. Well outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hanging breaking ball, and Will tags that to the right field. Brings it in, and Scott will retreat back to first base. There's 2 outs.
Number 24, Cam Saunders.
Saunders has grounded out to second and struck out in the fourth. Now up for his third time. Kind of a check swing on that breaking ball.
Yep.
Strike one for Cam. Here's that infamous inside.
Low and inside.
Inside strike. Pitcher took some off on that one. Traps a little low, so 1-2 count now for Cam. 2 outs. Scott on first. Here's the pitch. Cam fouls that straight back to the fence. Remains 1-2. Outside pitch will bring the count 2-2. Trinity trying to close out the inning.
Explain the wick he was looking for 10.
So 2-2 pitch. Saunders swings and misses. So no hits. 1 runner left on base. Bring us to the top of the 7th. Trinity leads your Athenians 5-1. So coming to the top of the 7th, quite a few changes for your Athenians on the defensive side. McCarty is on the mound. Kellerman back at first base.
And Austin Moats at shortstop.
Freshman Austin Moats making his first varsity appearance. Blackman still in center. Scott at second. Warren at third. Saunders in right. And Martin in left field. First pitch from McCarty is fouled straight back. 1. I think every inning except for maybe that first one, we were got out to a quick out, at least one quick out, maybe 2 on a couple, and then there are a couple innings there where we struggle finding the plate. Kale finds that one on the inside corner that the umpire tends to like. So quick 0-2 for Kale. Brings the breaking ball, was just chopped foul down the third base side. Kale pitching from the stretch. Sends a nice little breaking ball to the inside swing. Strike 3. So nice first batter there for McCarty.
Yeah.
Took it straight to him.
First baseman, Harrison Freeman.
I mean, not all fun, but you don't sit there and tell me we need stuff in the game.
So the 5 spot up for Trinity here. So first baseman, left-hander, fouls that off and out of play for strike 1. First ball thrown by McCarty at these first 2 batters here. A little bit inside. Let's see if Kale can come back here and get him strike 2.
Just missed that outside corner on that one.
Yeah, you can miss 10 inches outside and still just be a little bit outside with this umpire. 8 inches, you're good. 10, maybe not. So jams him inside as a high fly ball. Kellerman really calls that out, runs in there and takes command of that pop up for the out number 2 here in the top of the 7th. So good job by the senior to really, like I said, take command of that situation. Called that out. Scott let him have it, and Carson ran over to first base to cover just in case. But good job by Will.
Oh, I just been sending Craig texts.
All we're doing is starting.
I've got Jones.
Breaking ball misses first pitch for McCarty. There, he found the spot.
It was 8-3 and after 4 a little bit ago.
So 1-1 count, 2 outs. McCarty delivers, fouled down, first baseline, out of bounds, just beyond Kellerman's reach. Snagged by the first base coach. 1-2, 2 down.
Sorry, I'm kind of glad. I got it.
That's when they started. Like, I thought he let him play. They actually played fast. They played 7 innings.
Better calls time.
But they didn't start.
McCarty delivers low. He's count 2-2.
He said it went on longer.
I think he got that game.
That's all Jimmy we got here.
Still no activity in the Trinity bullpen, so it sounds like they're going to be coming back with their starting pitcher again. That ball fouled away. Count remains 2-2.
TCA dug out, I know that. Bucket only gave me 6. He said give me 6 more tomorrow.
Just go with baseballs after.
Let it go.
Kale delivers. Breaking ball inside, called third strike. Nice pitch by Kale. Nice outing.
Very
1,
nice.
2, 3. Come back bottom of the 7th. See if the Athenians can put some runs together. Tie this thing up.
Just a starter.
Lead off for Crawfordsville, number 23, Caleb Coons.
So here we go, ready to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Coons will lead us off. We do believe we have a new pitcher for Trinity. This is number 13, who is the first baseman. Looks very similar. Has a little bit of a different delivery here. Delivers a first pitch strike to Caleb.
I'll find out, let you know.
I'm going to go with Dyer.
So going on 2 hours now, game time. Caleb takes strike 2 inside.
Corey did a little bit of stuff. I'm not
Checks third strike swing there. Kind of handcuffed him.
Number 6.
First out of the inning will bring up Jake Decker to try to get something going here for the Athenians.
Coach Ferd's going to come down and have a little talk with Jake about what he wants.
Looks like
Believe
maybe
it's,
we're going to have
probably a change. Probably should be Austin Moats batting.
So yeah, Austin Moats will step in to take his first at bat.
Batting for Crawfordsville, number 2, Austin Moe.
Austin's first varsity pitch takes strike 1.
Yeah, that's why I heard it was. Play up there Friday. I wanted to ask you first. Second game.
Ball outside. Good eye by Austin on that one. That was, again, the close outside pitch that may or may not be a strike. Austin a little late on that swing there. Brings count 1-2. Austin's got a good eye for the ball. Usually makes contact. Curveball down in the dirt.
Which Glover's fine to train out long term. That was just
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss by Moats. 2 outs. So the Athenians are down to their last out. Fisher will come up.
Number 4, Zach Fisher.
So Zach is grounded out to first, struck out in the 5th. Now here his 3rd time at bat. Good cut on that fastball, strike 1. Quick strike 2, 2 pitches, 2 strikes. So again, Trinity pitchers being allowed to work rather quickly. Crawfordsville giving them, being aggressive at the plate. And there's a called strike 3, and that is the ball game.
And that's the ball game. TCA wins 5-1.
So Trinity Christian Academy takes this one 5-1 from your Athenians. Athenians will come back tomorrow afternoon. They will play McKenzie, Tennessee at 2:15 here in Union City. Again, the JV guys will come back and they'll play first thing 9 a.m. in the morning down in Troy, which is about a half hour south of where we are here.
Yep.
So
No, definitely not the outcome we wanted, but respectable. This Trinity team, very good. Like I said, the game before they won 14-4. So we kind of held our own on that, and some things for coachable moments, and for first game of the season, I think we did pretty good and knocked off a little bit of rust in some things. And I think as the week goes on here, the bats will come alive and guys will get a little more comfortable.
yeah, hopefully that's the case. As they see more live pitching and get out there in those game situations, see the ball a little better, hit it a little better. Just by my count, I think we had about 16 strikeouts on our side. So didn't make a ton of contact tonight. Good couple pitchers there we saw from Trinity though.
Yep.
Sharp left-handers. So it is what it is. Come back and play again tomorrow afternoon for the Varsity, and we hope you'll join us for a broadcast at that time. So signing off for Jeff Decker and Rory Cheney from Union City, Tennessee. Thank you for watching Crawfordsville Athenian baseball.